Alright, so this is the last video and the last exercise. This one's going to be the hardest one because there's a lot of editing and changing, going back to points and tweaking them. So you're going to notice that the line behind here is a thicker line, then it gets thinner, and it gets thicker, and then it gets thinner. And that's a harder line to do. It gives you a nice brush stroke that's really nice. It looks like it's more flowy throughout. And I'm going to show you how to do this because this one's a little harder. But again, the directions are all here. All the numbers are in order. So it shouldn't be too difficult, but if you do have any issues, remember to stop the video. You always can Control Z back to what you did correctly. But it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so we're going to click on press on here on number 1. You're going to drag. Alright. There you go. Drag to number 2 and release. Okay, you're going to go to number 3. You're going to click and press here. And you'll drag and release at number 4, creating your first curve. Okay. Then you're going to go back up to number 5, and you're going to click on the anchor point that you created in number 3. And you will drag and release at number 6. Okay, you're going to click at number 7. And you're going to drag to 8 and release, creating that first line of the curve, this line, the outside line. Okay, and you're going to release at number 9. You're going to go back to number 7. You're going to select it. You're going to hold down the Alt, and then you're going to drag to number 10 and release. Click on number 11, drag up to 12, release, creating that outside line, which is going to be really important so that you can get that curve really nice. So you're releasing at number 12. You're going to go down to number 13. You're going to click and press on that anchor point, and you will drag and release at 14 because you have to create that nice curve. So after 14, you're going to select 15, that anchor point, and I did not, so I have to Control Z, and so you have to make sure it's selected. You're going to hit Alt, and you will drag to 16, creating that end of the curve. So it's not too bad, and then you can go back up here, go back to your selection tool, go to your properties, and you can fill this one with black. So this is the only one that you'll fill out of the 5 so that you can see that curve gets a little thicker, thinner, thicker, thinner, which is nice, almost like a brush stroke that you can change, which could be nice for some certain designs. Okay, so if you have any questions, please ask. You always can pause the video, restart it, but that's it. And then make sure that you save it with your last name, first name, and then you turn it into the folder labeled Tools Exercise Pen Tool. All right.